Can something as seemingly small as just celebrating the small wins that your team experiences truly increase long-term motivation? Hey folks, I'm Kirk and I'm here to share practical leadership tips with you and your team. Short answer, yes. Taking the time to celebrate small wins or small gains that your team members, or your department experience absolutely helps increase motivation for the long haul in the long term. All too often as leaders, we focus on the mountain at the end, the really end of the journey, the big milestone or the big goal that needs to be accomplished. And that's when we really decide that it's time to celebrate, or when we allow ourselves and our team to celebrate. But what we should be doing as leaders is identifying the small wins or the small gains along the way and celebrating those with our team. So if we are implementing something, some new software or a new process, instead of waiting until everyone on the team has perfected the process, instead ask yourself who has made small gains in learning the process or getting better at it, and go ahead and celebrate those small gains. Another example, if somebody has been dealing with truancy, a bit of absenteeism, they're late, they're not showing up on time. Don't wait until they have 3 months of perfect attendance to bring that to their attention and say, hey, I noticed you've been really improving on this. On one of the first few days that you notice it, that's when you want to bring it up. One of the things we tend to do when it comes to negative feedback is we wait a really long time to share it, and by then sometimes that bad habit or that bad behavior has been reinforced so many times that it can be challenging to fix it. It also causes frustration on behalf of the person that we're delivering it to, because they're thinking, why didn't you tell me months ago when you first noticed that I was doing it wrong? Well, in a way, the same thing happens with positive reinforcement or positive motivation and celebration. If we wait a really long time to say, hey, I noticed you were doing better, they might have already kind of given up on it because when I was starting to make an effort, it went unnoticed. So instead of looking for and waiting for that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, take time to celebrate the small gains that are happening as you get there with your team. They're going to notice it. And in the long run, it's really going to motivate them because they're noticing that their boss, their leader, is taking the time to notice the small gains that are being made on the team and is taking the time to celebrate those. Like and follow for more practical leadership tips.